Right. Hello everyone, welcome back to an adventure with Pokemon Ruby, starring myself and Nintendo Joe 64, who is in the corner.
So you haven't Thanos snapped me out of existence with that?
No, not yet.
Is that even picked up on the thing?
I don't think I picked up. I can't click my fingers very well. It's probably not picking. Yeah, I can't do it.
That one was me.
That was, yeah, I can't.
And it's probably really horrible to hear now that I think about it because it was right next to the microphone. Sorry.
I can't actually. Yeah, I can't snap my fingers. I never learned how to do it.
I mean, it's not really a skill that you need.
No. Well, what do you want?
Which kind of reminds me of in Smash Brothers when Pit gets sent off stage. You know, when he goes into the background for the Team Rocket blast off again.
Yeah.
Sometimes he says, "I didn't learn how to read."
Oh. Okay, fair enough. I didn't know that.
So I guess that's a bit of lore there that he never learned how to read and
Well,
died in Smash Brothers.
Wouldn't he be speaking Greek?
I don't know. They don't really have people just sort of speaking another language unless it's Marth for the longest time was just speaking in Japanese and
Yeah.
both Cloud and Sephiroth both talk in Japanese on Smash Brothers.
Do they?
Yeah.
I haven't played, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah. So when they announced Sephiroth, Cloud's there and he's like, Sephiroth.
Oh, lovely.
And they do it the whole sort of Advent Children cinematic
I actually have that on DVD somewhere.
Yeah.
Don't know why. The last Final Fantasy game I played was the original.
Yeah. I'm thinking of playing through Final Fantasy VII at some point because I do have the actual PlayStation 1 game with the disc and stuff.
Yeah, we talked about it, and
but I
think,
also have it on PS4 as well.
We talked about it in one of our old Mario 3 or
PS4.
Castlevania episodes, I think, or was it possibly Mega Man? We made a joke about how it's just going to be a super long thing. It was
well, I
Final
don't
Fantasy
on this.
7 Disc 3 Part 62 or
Yeah.
whatever was the joke or something we made. It's in one of the Mega Man videos or something.
I mean, Final Fantasy 7 Part whatever, all that kind of stuff, with a huge title like that is basically what happens with, games like Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts and stuff. They always have overcomplicated titles.
Oh, here comes Team Magma.
Oh, I thought that was Stephanie from Lazy Town.
I do like the Team Magma theme.
Wait, do they have? Oh, I thought they had a thingy on their head, a volcano on their head, like Squidward when he.
Captain Magma! Get him angry and he's bound to erupt. Although in one of the later episodes, there's a different character called Professor Magma.
Yeah.
Which is a bit strange. So are they different characters or did they retcon his name?
I mean, if it's the equivalent of comic book stuff in our world, then there's a chance that it could be either.
But
really.
they had a completely different look. That's
Yeah.
the thing. Cause he looks like he's made out of pizza sauce with red goggles and a
Yeah.
Darth Vader mask on his face.
But there are cases where there'll be an alternate universe version of a sort of thing, the Ultimate comics and stuff, where they'll be
Yeah, but they only
Design
changed a
differently.
little bit in Marvel Ultimate stuff. Obviously all the characters
Yeah.
were recognizable. You still had Magneto, you still
Yeah.
had Professor X. You
It
still
could be
had
a
Doctor
possible
Strange.
sort of thing, though, the fact that they have Penny Parker or Peter Parker or something.
Yeah,
like that,
but those, I suppose, those do come from different universes with Spider-Verse and stuff.
Maybe they just thought that they wanted to have a better. No, I'm talking about SpongeBob here. Probably wanted to have just a better design overall because maybe it just seemed a bit too boring, just having a volcano on their head and that's it.
Yeah, but it was funny.
Yeah.
When I see me onto that boulder and back,
I
you don't
think
think we do it again? 90% of mine and Joe's jokes is just our heads are full of SpongeBob references, YouTube poop jokes from obscure videos from 2009 but no one else has ever seen, and just Zelda CDI,
Yeah.
which I find hilarious. It's just that is so much of our humour.
Wouldn't it be such a troll if just like, you know, these episodes are just made into YouTube poops? Like, just like, people are just watching like, what the hell is going on here?
I don't know. Although, like, the other 1% is just in jokes, like Captain Crick,
Yeah.
which no one other than us is gonna get. And I'm not gonna explain it, so screw you. That's the point of an in-joke. You aren't
Yeah.
gonna get it. Oh dear me. I want to get a Nincada. If we can find one, because I'd like to get a Ninjask on the team. Especially if we don't end up having a Dustox from this Wurmple.
Yeah.
I can't be popular if I lose. Yeah, no shit. Get out of here. Ooh, Neither. That'll come in handy later on when we're fighting the Elite Four.
Yeah.
Whenever we get that far. I don't know how many episodes this is going to be, but...
Episode 2029.
Oh, well, could be.
In fact, like, what year would we be like uploading that in? Like, 2045 or something.
Sat there in the middle of an office job, pushing past 50, and still playing this.
Oh, like at that point, like office jobs will probably just be automated, and then we'd just be like,
yeah, I suppose.
Like, wow, this will really date if people end up for some reason watching it, in
Yeah.
in that year.
Just remember to disable ad block when you're watching it on your Google Mind Viewer device because it will burn out your brain from getting copyright strikes from looking at your memories.
I was going to say relatives go to my grave, but I probably wouldn't be dead at that point, right? Like 2040 isn't actually that far away. It's only like 20 more years.
I know. I'm trying not to think about that. Excuse me, I'm very tired. Oh, go out the fucking door, you clown. I pushed the left button.
Yeah, we just have like Joe and Sho still going on, but then you've just got like a sock puppet there, just
that would be
carrying on the sort of thing.
That would be disturbing. That would be mildly disturbing.
Like I edited myself to death. Like
Jesus. So how did your friend die? It's going to take more than that little box to explain.
Because I was too busy trying my best to edit like the 2000 episodes of Pokemon Ruby.
And however many of Phasmophobia we're up to at this point.
Yeah.
I really need to get my computer repaired so we can play some more of that.
Yeah. Because like so much more stuff has been added.
I know, our uploads are behind anyway.
Yeah, I know.
Because we've been busy. Well, you have, I haven't.
Yeah.
Because, some of us have work. I don't.
Not yet, anyway.
No. But, hey,
but
I mean...
close.
Oh, what? Sorry, what?
But it's close.
Yeah, I suppose. I think about it, but... Oh,
Things are coming.
Well, that was...
I.e. hiatuses, probably. if we're busy.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Like
I keep using the joystick. I need to stop doing that.
Wow, look at this. Look at this water.
You may ask me for a battle, but it doesn't mean I'll give you one. You're forcing me anyway, are you? Okay. That is a nice dress.
Yeah.
Anyway, just
just like a genuine, just like, oh, that's nice.
yeah. It's a nice
I just keep looking at the levels and keep seeing weird, funny faces.
Yeah, there's no PP left for this. Oh yeah, shit.
I know. You have to actually change your moveset.
Dun dun dun.
No more button mashing now.
I wasn't actually paying attention. I was just mashing the button.
Yeah. It's early game stuff.
Like I said in episode
Do
1.
it, Wormhole. Do what? I don't know. Do it.
Like I said in episode 1, early Pokemon until like the second gym is just low-level Pokemon headbutting each other until one of them faints.
Yeah. That reminds me of that one episode of the anime where they're literally just both like hardening their like Pokemon, just and like they just sort of get to a point where they're exhausted, so they just give up the fight.
Don't remember that one.
I can't remember. I think it's there's like this samurai guy who like challenges Ash to a battle, and then
samurai guy,
and like because like I think they're in Viridian Forest,
right?
And, like there's this like samurai sort of thing. Like I think the episode's actually called The Samurai or something like that.
I don't remember that.
But then shit, I forgot to change the video title on this thing, so it says Pokemon Ruby 1. Oops. Oops. Well, I'll be able to see that anyway. I think it's oh god, what was it now? I'm trying to remember what the Pokemon was that used Harden.
Metapod.
Yeah.
Because it's called episode 1, it hasn't overwritten the file from the previous one.
No, it hasn't. Because like it still has like the date after it of like when it was recorded.
Oh, okay, that's something then.
Yeah. It just means that all of them will have like at the beginning of what the sort of name is.
You'll just have to change them in the folder. Yeah. God, I'm so tired today. Fucking hell. Oh, I said the fuck word. Never mind.
We're like 12 minutes in.
Are we?
Yeah. Like, oh no, can't say it in the 12 minutes.
Look at Lotad's just blank stare.
Yeah. He looks like Perry the Platypus.
He really does.
Perry.
I'm surprised you're able to hit the note. I'm sure it's
well, usually you're telling me I'm off.
You normally are right. You normally are out of tune.
Yeah.
To be
honest, most of the time I try and be out of tune just to sort of like because like, I sort of think that like if I try to go for it, like there's a possibility of failing, but like if I butcher it like on purpose, then no one can be mad at me for butchering good songs.
Well, I have a much deeper voice.
I thought that was called Shmoosh.
Getting a Shroomish would be cool. I'd do a Breloom on the team.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't even actually. It just looks sad.
A Breloom on the team would be quite cool if we're able to find one. I can't remember what route it's on though.
Like Shroomish just looks like, do I really have to fight?
Yeah, he's supposed to be angry.
Is he supposed? He doesn't look angry though. He just looks
mildly perturbed.
He just looks like he doesn't want to be there. Like he's really just like
it's me at work
on the verge of crying.
It's me in my retail job. Don't want to be there. Just don't.
I don't think anyone who works a retail job wants to be there.
Don't. It's the worst thing I've ever done.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I've ever heard someone like in a retail job be like, "Oh yeah, this is my favorite job."
It's horrible. Oh, come on. I don't know if that picked up.
Just the under your breath, like.
I don't know if that picked up.
I just boost it and it's like. Just air.
The microphone volume. Oh, I've been poisoned.
Oh no. Have you got
Sparkling
any medicine?
cyanide. Yeah, I do.
Okay. PSN, you got PlayStation Network.
Oh no.
Kip.
Oh no. I think there's a double battle coming up.
Ooh.
Oh, here we go. Is it going to be a Silcoon or a Cascoon? If it's a Silcoon, I'm putting him in the box.
Yeah. Still poisoned. Oh wait, no. Which one was poisoned?
My Mudkip.
Alright, yeah.
It's... Oh, it's the one I want. Okay, good.
Okay. Wait, do they both look similar?
They both look very similar, yeah.
Right.
Silcoon is white, Cascoon is purple.
Oh, okay. Oh,
there we go.
Speaking of harder. Which is not a sentence I ever want to say again.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do feel glad I went and picked those up earlier.
Yeah. Well, like, every 2 steps it'd be like...
Yeah. I actually thought that my game was glitched one time when that happens, and I actually ended up resetting my progress because I didn't realise, and I was at the end game as well, and I didn't realise what happened. But on my second playthrough, I actually got a better team than I did the first time. So.
Yeah. Who's this Tweedledum? Oh wait, no, it's the kids from The Shining.
Oh god. No, they're gonna have a C-Dot and a Lotad, I think. But they're a double battle.
Do you even have to talk to them?
No, you can't just walk past them, but I'm going to do it anyway because I want the experience.
Beat up the child!
Stomp that child!
They're not even wearing bows. I thought they were wearing bows in their hair. I guess not. I guess they've just got weird red tumours on their heads.
Ugh.
That don't appear in the sprites. What? Oh, right. For some reason I thought they were getting, like, damaged.
Let's just take out...
Ah, yes, a lily pad and a chestnut or whatever.
Acorn.
Acorn, yeah. A hard acorn.
Quite. Oh, I've got hiccups, excuse me. There we go, that's one down.
It is weird when people are like, oh, they're running out of ideas for Pokemon. Meanwhile, you look back at it and it's like, oh, it's an acorn. Oh, it's a rock with arms.
I never understood that argument for running out of ideas with Pokemon because like the main one they use.
Like, sure, there's a pair of keys.
Yeah, I like the idea for Klefki though because it does come from a real world inspiration of like fairies that are kleptomaniacs. It makes sense if you people look into it, but. I don't know, it's more creative than Mock the Blob.
Yeah.
I know, from Gen 1 or Voltorb.
Wow.
Voltorb or Electrode.
Is it 2 or 3 different snakes that are all just like snakes but with the name backwards?
Yeah, there's Arbok and Ekans.
Yeah.
And
it's just a snake with the snake written backwards, like.
Yeah. Although I do like Seviper.
Yeah.
Seviper's pretty damn cool. He's actually in this game. Although I can't remember if he's in Ruby or Sapphire, and if we can find him, I'll have to check the Pokédex when we run into one later.
I think the whole sort of thing about Pokemon is that like they're pretty much like yokai, really, because like they're just like different like animals that are sort of like in like weird, strange kind of forms and stuff.
Well, yeah, it's always explained like, oh, these Pokemon are mysterious creatures. Like, the actual birds and real fish do live in this universe too.
Yeah.
So there is some truth to that.
But it's like when you're seeing like any sort of thing with like yokai in it and stuff like that, like there'll be like some sort of like fox spirit or like some sort of like animal mixed with something else or like something that like resembles kind of like something familiar but just off enough where like you can't quite tell what it is. It's almost like an uncanny valley kind of.
Well, it's done for that. That's done for a reason, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, the whole yokai sort of thing is that like they're basically just like things that can't be explained.
A lot of them tend to be like inanimate objects as well, sometimes, don't they?
Well, that's what I was meaning about Pokemon is that they're either animal based or like object based or like something that's like based off of something that we know, but is then also just off enough that it's like unexplained.
The only one I can remember the name of is the Tsuchinoko. But that's because Dunsparce is based off of that.
Yeah, because like Kappas and stuff like that, like they're sort of like a mix between like a turtle and like an old man, like with sort of like a weird beak sort of thing. So it's like they're sort of like mixes of certain things, but then like aren't quite like
Funnily enough, the yokai is actually one of the more recent ghosts to be added to
Phasmophobia. Yeah.
I can't remember what it does though. I think it's the one that's attracted to voices.
I have no idea.
We'll find out when we play, but if you want to watch me enjoy playing Phasmophobia, the link to the playlist for that is in the description.
If I remember to put it there.
No, I'm putting it there. Is
it on yours?
It's going on mine, you prick.
Because like, I'm so used to like saying
stuff
about the editing and all that kind of stuff that like, I was just sort of thinking like,
no, I'm putting.
The description. I forget about the description.
Yeah, I'm putting a playlist for this for stuff in the Kirby video. I put the link to the Mega Man and the Mario 3 playlists. If you bothered to look, which you probably didn't.
I didn't look at the description.
But it's there.
Yeah.
I actually made effort.
Yeah.
I rewatched our Mega Man playthrough recently because I've not seen it for a while, and man, am I annoying in that.
We were different people by then. Like,
quite literally.
Yeah.
Not that I suppose, but
it's
anyway.
just like, you know, over the years and stuff, you're obviously gonna like, you know, be either more enthusiastic or, you know, like have like different like things that have influenced like, you know,
your humour.
Yeah, and like, you know, sort of like different sort of like series that we reference from like other things that we've, you know, come to sort of like know about, like, and then date the episode with because it's like, why is this just like an old woman like looking into the lake?
It just is.
He's like,
she give me a free berry.
Check out
though.
my berries.
She give us a free berry though, so that's
She's like she's like the old woman who hands Snow White the apple.
Yeah, don't eat this Chesto berry.
But like, you're gonna feed it to your Pokemon, and then the Pokemon is just gonna be like. Eh.
Well, the Chesto berry actually wakes Pokemon up from sleep, so maybe this one does the opposite. It is the woman from Snow White. Dun dun dun. We've solved it.
Yeah.
Where's the bloody Pokemon not in this town?
I don't know where
There
that
it is.
whole sort of thing about like old women being like these like creepy, like, you know, characters in like horror films and stuff. You know, where there's like the creepy old woman that's like, I know him. Maybe it's from like witches or something. Like, I'm not sure, but like.
Yeah, everything has roots somewhere.
Because it's like, most of the time, like, you know, you see an old woman and you think like, you know, oh, you know, it's an old woman. Like, you don't think like, oh shit, they're gonna poison me or something.
Yeah.
Look at this receding hairline. Like, turns to profile view as well.
You'll want to talk with your hair going already.
My hair's not going.
It is a little bit.
It isn't. That's always been like that. That's how hair works.
I know, I've got grey hairs already, and I'm not even 30.
In fact, my hair's catching up to you on mine.
You've got a way to go. My hair's going past my tits.
Yeah, but like, mine's like about. Oh, I can't obviously show the audience or whatever. It's a reasonable length.
Yours is just about neck length. Mine's like halfway down my back.
Yeah, we both look like Tarzan, basically.
Not Clayton.
Yeah, except for I've got mine tied up at the moment, so I look like nothing personal, kid.
Oh, good God. I think
Wait, so where are we right now?
We're in...
I've gotten sidetracked.
We're in Rustboro City. We're about...
Rustboro City? Wow.
Roxanne is the first gym leader. We're on like episode 3, episode 4?
I have no idea.
Yeah, that's why you forgot to...
Yeah.
But we're just exploring around here at the minute. Can't remember where any of the...
Children are like way too small for the sprites.
Wait, what did that person say, huh? Oh, no, I don't have a slap off right now.
Yeah.
I was about to say I don't remember where...
hair.
I was about to say I don't remember where all the in-game trades are, and we just found one.
Yeah. Too bad we can't do it, because we don't have it the Pokemon.
I don't really want a Makuhita. I can catch one later if I want.
Yeah. Wait, so the rock-type gym leader is called Roxanne?
Yes, it's a pun.
Yeah. Well, most of the stuff in these games are puns.
I mean, Candice in Gen 4 is canned ice. A lot of them have got...
I'm not even going to make the meme.
A lot of them have quite punny names.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Brock.
Yeah.
The Rock, you know, it's...
Yeah. And even Misty, like, being, like, water type, like, sort
Yeah.
of, you know, mist.
Yeah, there is that too.
May found one repel and then just, like, sprays it on that guy. They're like, ah!
Yeah, it's actually pepper spray.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I forgot to push the button. Do I want a Whismer? I mean, not really, but I'll catch
Its
it anyway.
face looks horrific. It's like...
It is in pain.
It's like a ball.
Funny you should mention that, because
I don't think I like how this conversation is
in Pokemon Omega Ruby by Matty Burrito, one of the animations that he did when the Whismer is in the cave.
Oh no.
When they all shout at the player and they all go "Wah!" like that, and then one of them bends over and instead of it doing the "Wah" thing, it just farts at him.
Oh no.
Which is hilarious.
It does have a pretty creepy face though.
Oh, I killed it by accident. Never mind. Never mind. I accidentally killed it.
Ah, whoops, it died.
No, you stole my lungs. Right. My Pokemon rule!
We'll fight this dude and then...
You'll call it quits.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing.
Why do they always, like...
Youngster Joey!
They do not look like, you know, the same person, like, in battle and, like, in, like,
Hey, at least by Generation 4 they fixed that.
Yeah.
It's Youngster Joey.
It's just like you see like an old man, you like go up to him and it's like a small like girl and it's just like, what the hell is this?
Magic.
It's like they did the sort of like weird missing no thing and like accidentally pulled out like the wrong player model or something. Will they change Pokemon? Find out next time on Pokemon.
I knew that was coming.
That would actually be a kind of cool thing for this sort of thing. Just like
I don't even know what our outro music is going to be yet. Or the intro for that matter. I haven't even thought of that far ahead.
Will our friends get any closer to wait, what was it? Roxanne?
Find out next. I always find that weird because like they could do that for anything. It's like, what's Goku gonna have for lunch? Find out next time.
I wonder what's for dinner.
Oh god. What's his name again? King of Harkinian or whatever?
Yeah, Harkinian.
I'm surprised I remember that, Jesus. Mudslap.
I forget what the carpet guy is called. Shit.
Oh, I can't remember either.
I all I remember is Marshu and Harkinian.
I've forgotten his name as well.
Am I going to have to put his name on screen or something?
No, I don't want Bide. Bide's a shit move.
These are the faces of evil.
I've forgotten his name as well, yeah. All I remember is, Squadala, we are off. That's all I remember.
When I went, then I thought of like the end of the Japanese Mario movie where the old woman just goes, ah!
Oh, Jesus.
That is so hard to find on like YouTube though. I can't find like that bit for some reason.
It must be there somewhere.
I tried looking for it. I found a reaction of someone laughing about it, but yeah.
Oh, I suppose you can't really use that.
No.
Right, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. We really do appreciate it. And if you liked the video, if you did, subscribe to see more Pokemon stuff. If you like this video, please check out the playlist in the description for us playing Mario 3, Phasmophobia and Mega Man. Links to various channels and stuff down there. Remember to take care of yourself. Have a nice day. We'll see you next time. Thanks very much for watching, and ta-ra.
T's and C's apply.